back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet more of this. Of the glory that is this. I fought the battle off camera, as you can see. For a minute, this flag confused me, and I was like, wait, did I? Did I save after I did that? Yes, I did. And here, well, I mean, this is all that remains of, oh, this is hilarious. This is all that remains of, Midland. Alright. I need slaves. There we go. Good. So, Middenland even, sorry, is no more. There is a revolt, which I also need to take care of. So another decisive victory, more experience for Rakarth. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And now the province is basically secured and safe, apart from Midden Stag down here, which we will have to get to eventually, but for now, we're pretty happy with this. So, I was thinking, do I go down here and then to Dieterschafen and Salismund, or do I just go to Salismund? I've decided that it would probably be best if I just went to Salismund right now. Maybe not the brightest of ideas I've ever had, but I don't know. I think Beast Tamer is alright. I think we can definitely use that. 6% weapon strength isn't that good. Let's go with Inspiring Presence, and then we'll sort of buff some units along the way. Now, over here, there is an army of... oh, Karl Franz is actually in Nuln. Okay. Well, I need to secure this. But actually, before I do that, let's do... this. Triple slaves here. And I'm going to remove this thing, and I'm going to remove this thing as well, because we don't need those two. And then everything else is going to stay, I think. No, I'm going to remove this thing too. I have a lot of money in the bank. I don't have a lot of income. But after reviewing my economy a little bit and digging sort of into the depths of economy and how it functions, I've come to the realization that what we need are slaves in a rich province, because 6,000 slaves should be giving me way more than this amount of money. The reason it's not is, well, Albion isn't a particularly wealthy province. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and we're going to go triple the slaves here, and we're going to fill both of these up with slaves, and eventually we're going to stop filling slaves in Albion. Matter of fact, let's do that right away. No, let's keep them both like so. And then that's okay. You can have like 1 or 2 spots on the map being filled up with slaves at the same time. It's not the worst idea ever. Obviously, the most effective way of doing this is to actually have just one province and just fill that one province for all eternity. A 4 settlement province, ideally, and then, you know, you're just golden. But that's not always possible, as we all know, so yeah. Anyways, I know there is an army at Uberisk over here, and I know Uberisk doesn't have the greatest garrison. I'm not sure if I can beat this or not. I can certainly try. If Karl Franz goes to help, I can't beat it, but I can't just keep this army here not doing anything and just going back and forth and deciding whether I can beat Karl Franz or not. Or, sorry, I can, but deciding whether I should try and beat Karl Franz or whether I should go and deal with this army instead. I mean, that's not a viable strategy to just keep moving between the two. So this is what we're going to do instead. I also think it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world to construct, you've guessed it, yet another army. Yes, indeed, yet another army. Now, confident isn't bad, strategist and tough isn't bad, supreme sorceresses, local provinces, discipline for Law of Death. Let's go with let's go with you. Yeah, sure. Let's go with you. I think that's fine. And now, ooh, you can have a black dragon and everything. Yeah, this can be like a really proper army and all. I completely forgot this fleet is at full speed ahead. I probably should have disabled that. Yeah, definitely should have disabled that. Here's what I'm hoping though. Theodoric here is going to realise, oh crap, my capital's in danger, and going to try and rush over and defend it. Alternatively, he's going to go south and try and get to Grossel and you know, destroy that, but... Well, what are the odds of that happening? Actually, because he might do that... Because he might do that, do I want to... Oh, I finally get to compare the Witch Elves to the Sisters of Slaughter, and the Sisters of Slaughter are just better in every way, shape, and form. More HP, more leadership, way more melee defense. Yeah. Now these have the Madness of Cain. Which I can't see here. Oh, it's the Frenzy thing, right? Oh, so it's a constant +8 to melee attack. But... yeah, okay, so I guess the Witch Elves do a little bit more damage. Because I take it this isn't taken into consideration on the raw stat screen here. Oh, and this is the Madness of Cain too. Less melee defense, less speed, and rampage. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I still think the Sisters of Slaughter are a little bit better for what I'm doing. So I think we're going to get those. This, by the way, is going to be the slave capital of the world, which is very symbolic, and I really want to do that mostly because of, you know, it's sort of political... how do I put it? Like, politically symbolic status of the city of Altdorf. Ugh. I can try and win this. We're gonna corner camp, by the way, in case you didn't know. We're gonna corner camp, but I don't think I can win this. Like, I'm pretty sure I can't win this. But maybe just make... no... Okay, so the Dark Shards are going to need to kill the crossbowmen and the archers, and then it's a 4v4 against the infantry, which I might... no, not on this map. No, not on this map. No, come on, game, work with me. Oh, for crying out loud. So I would be able to win this, maybe, hypothetically, on a good map. But, like... in a forest? No. Off. Unless... no, never mind. This is actually winnable. Because I can hide here. Yes? Yes, I can. I thought I was going to have to go to the forest and hide, which would have just lost me the battle, if we're honest. But the way things are right now, this is actually kind of winnable. Well, this is potentially winnable. Let's put these in a more of a square-like formation, I think. Get the feeling that does better against enemies in general. That tree's in the way and it might affect my combat capabilities. Yes, a thing as small as that can be game-changing. Now, you're the ones with poor range, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, is nothing gonna go right for me? Well, I suppose that's going right. One of their units is stuck far behind. Let's move up. And it's very important that we move up now that they've decided where they're going to fight us. What the fuck was that? Okay, blood will indeed hopefully flow. What the freaking hell was that? Seriously, though. I thought that general didn't have any magics like that. Jesus, okay. I'm not killing these guys quickly enough. I'm just not, honestly. Okay, remember what we said? Now it's a 4v4. No, 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 no. Guard mode. I mean, yes, you have the right idea, but, like, not so zealously. Like, a little bit forward, and then we're going to hit the crossbowman. See? That's the plan. And the reason this plan is so brilliant is effectively I'm counting on army losses, because they're going to lose all their range units, and then they're going to start losing their ground units. Sorry, not use. Well, they've started using them already. They're going to start losing their ground units. Meanwhile, I'm just using the melee. What is English? I'm just losing the ground units that are engaged in melee. And these are gonna basically like break, flee, and then these are gonna break and flee, and it's gonna be glorious. And now I have a little bit of a trick. But I do now. I can't hit those. Okay, so now the trick is effectively like this. You do it like this. Okay, so now these shoot over here, and you shoot like over there. And see, they get all of the shots off. And we do get murdering, or whatever it is. Murderous prowess, yes. It was either murderous or murdering. I had a 50-50 shot of getting it right. These guys are winning somehow against the spearmen. And I'm hoping with the help of these archers like this, they're going to continue to do that. What, my units are winning? No, 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 no. You don't need to run all the way over there to hit the archers. They're right there. Why do you not obey me when I give you simple orders? It's very important that you obey me. Okay, now we're going to fire at those lot. Okay, good. They're retreating. We're now going to hit the crossbowmen, the full HP ones. And the fact that these guys are shielded is what's winning this battle, making no mistake about that. And then we need to rout these spearmen so that we have a clean sort of thing here. And honestly, we're going to trigger a mass rout as well, because nobody likes to see a bunch of fleeing enemy. Nobody loves to see a bunch of fleeing friendly units that are routing in front of superior enemy numbers. Or, you know, what looks like superior enemy numbers. In reality, we are horribly outmatched in virtually every way, shape, and form, but they came back. No, 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 you don't get to rout. That is not an option you have. I like how the unit engaged in melee is right. It's fine, bro. How many of those... You're an archer unit. You're a huntsman general. I thought you were a other kind of general. That would have been... And they're just going to break for no reason, aren't they? Yep, they're just going to break for no reason. Look, like half of their health, third of their health, and they're just going to break. Why are you wavering? I mean, other than the fact that the AI gets cheats. Damage sustained, yeah, you're just gone. Oh, a better map and I would have won. Sorry. It's like, a better map and I would have won this. Look at that. They broke at like 75% of their health. Come on. And like their crossbowmen fight at like 10%. Oh, friggin' AI and the cheats, man. I mean, okay, I get it. They really should be able to take this settlement from me with a force like that. But like, it's 600 versus 700. And I'm smarter. Like, yeah, I really should be able to win that. But suppose that, one of the guys that commented on one of my earlier videos was kind of right. I mean, it's just any type of smart play that's not AI cheesing is just gone. And that is no longer a feature in Total War games. It's bigger number beats smaller number, or the one who can cheese the AI more. There's no longer an order of battle. There's no longer a like. Do you remember that? Like. Used to be a thing that you would send your archers forward to skirmish with the enemy first, and then, you know, send the infantry and stuff, and that's all gone. Boomer yells at modern video games. What else is new, eh? Attack Nuln, sack Nuln, go back and get Uberisk. Ubersrisk, whatever. Obviously I'm going to need to fight it manually. I would expect nothing else from the Empire. But for now, let's see if we can't instill a sense of urgency in Theodric over here. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't even need to fight this manually. Thank you, game. Most kind. We're going to loot and occupy. And the orcs have taken Dieterschaffen. Well, that changes things a little bit. So I'm going to try and get to Wrecker's Point. Yeah, like that, so that I can recruit. And I shall recruit 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers, 2 Shades. Oh, well, sounds like touche. Right, Slave Pen. And then, what were the buildings anyway for like slave labor and stuff? It was Slave Pen and Black Roads, right? There's been a couple of days since the last episode. I need to remember. It's Slave Pen's Black Road, Slave Pen's Black Road, Slave Pen's Black Road. Nothing else. Okay, that's acceptable. Already at 6% at Altdorf, or at Reichland. That's pretty darn neat, if you ask me. Let's just straight up attack. I think we're gonna cheese the towers, and I can't use the shades, but maybe I can. We're going to cheese this a little bit. We're going to cheese this probably a little bit more than I usually do. Okay, so here we go. Same tactics as always when it comes to siege battles until sorry, until better siege battles are implemented, I guess. Okay, so let's just make sure that both of the siege towers can fire, and that's... or can fire at the sorceress, I mean. And we do that by sort of staying in this little box here. Alright, good. It's going to take some time, so might as well speed things up a little bit. We're also going to use Burning Head quite a bit to get rid of the enemy archers and stuff like that. It's a shame we don't have any vortex spells and stuff like that, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh damn, that was a nice shot by the tower. That's... wow, that took off a lot of health. I'm actually focusing on dodging now. I suppose I don't really have to explain what I'm doing if you just like you just click left right with your lord, it's gonna do. But if you want to be like particularly amazing at dodging, you head one way, and then when the first arrow is fired and on its way to you, you switch directions. And if you want to be a little bit even more safe about it, if you know the first arrow is going to miss based on its trajectory, you keep going that way and only change directions when the second arrow is fired. So this way, like, the two arrows that are fired miss and the third one might hit, but you know, you gotta remember that the accuracy of these things is terrible. I mean, okay, to be fair, the accuracy of the siege tower is amazing, compared to the accuracy of most other units, most of the artillery, pretty much anything else, especially if you compare it to stuff in other Total War games. Like, compared to other Total War games, the accuracy of the siege tower is bloody amazing. However, what's not so amazing is the fact that my Reaper bolt throwers weren't firing up until now. I guess they were blocked by my units. Okay, that's very kind of them not to kill my own shades. That's very good. Oh, we're getting shot at by the archers. I might... I don't really want to do that. I'm going to waste too much of your time, but I kind of want, as sort of vengeance for the bullshit leadership buffs that the AI gets, I kind of want to cheese the ever-living snot out of the archers and the, what are they called? The other thingamablobs as well. I'll tell you what, this is like a perfect angle. Excuse me, jeez. Okay, oh really? You can't hit that? Sure you can. Loose! Or maybe not. No, this is way too soft of a lord to do something like that. I'm going to put you over there. Oh, that was... not sure how effective that was, but it looked beautiful. And it killed literally not a single crossbowman. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I know there were mortars in there, and I wanted to... Oh, you know what? Considering that there's swordsmen here, what I'm going to do... Oh, that was really nice too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just sit right next to the building. Or maybe not right next to the building. I'm going to need to find a good angle for it. That was 1 in a million. I'm going to need to find a good angle for it, but I'm going to sit like this, make sure the mortar is still firing on me, which means I'm going to need to move a little bit. Probably here, I think he will be able to... Well, or maybe not. This should be good. It went off target, but then it came back! Oh, the great comeback! Alright, that was great. That was a great spell. We're doing good work. We're doing good work with all of this. We just need to use the shades to knock out as many of the enemy units as possible. And I would really like for the mortar to start firing on me. I think that would... Yes, the mortar is firing, okay. Problem is, most of the troops have moved and it's not really going to hit anything. Yeah, it is hitting the fort walls. I might get the mortar to blow up the fort walls, but... Shall we say that's somewhat unlikely. Kind of want to just cut through there as well. If I can get the mortar to hit me right there, then it's going to kill its own archers and crossbowmen, and that is worth it. I think you're safe if I put you at the exact corner here, yeah? If memory serves. Kind of, not really, okay. Oh, and that thing isn't gonna try and hit me though, is the problem. Okay. I think I've legitimately seen this happen once or twice. Well, we've taken a lot of damage, but this is a very soft lord and a very low level lord at that. No, this has legitimately happened maybe once or twice in my life. That's kind of fascinating. Okay, let's see how this does. Veering off to the left, not a big fan of that, but... okay, it did hit the crossbowman at the back there and came back, and the archers, yeah, that was okay. That was good. Do you seriously want to pick a fight with the sorceress that badly? Who's faster? Yeah, the sorceress should be faster. Which, in my mind, means she's going to be able to outrun you. Okay, speed 30, speed 36. Who do you think runs away? Oh, no, the AI only gets buffs to leadership. No, trust me, the AI doesn't get any other buffs. It's just the leadership that's buffed with the AI. Sure. Sure it is. And my name's Willy Wonka, and I run the chocolate factory. Of course. What other possible cheats could the AI get? That's 270 kills, and we've not even expended our magic yet. Okay, staggered on. Oh, but that's not a good idea, there's archers there. Can you run away, please? Probably not. Probably not. I didn't mean like that, I mean like run away as in... That was stupid of me, but in retrospect... I shouldn't have done that, obviously. I should have just went over here, lured them out, take the fire from the archers, and be like, alright. But in also, like, equally so, in fairness to me, this has happened a grand total of twice in my life. Once now and then once before. They're going to hit their own troops with this. Yeah. Maybe she lives. Maybe. Not gonna lie, kind of the vital part of the whole idea. Now there's gonna be siege towers hitting it. Okay. Hold. Go back. Go back. Because the AI will do this. They will sally out a unit only if you've provoked them by breaking down the gate and then going into the settlement and picking a fight with that unit and then trying to draw it out by retreating. Then they will do this. And they will do this fairly reliably, but they never do it on their own. You know what I mean? Like, they never do it like this, which is kind of strange now that they've done it, I guess. Actually, very strange, but I guess it is what it is. I mean, she's gonna get hit by the archers as well, or the crossbowmen, or whatever the hell is on those walls. Okay, turn now. That was good. Not a single HP lost. Look at that. I love how they keep shooting even though they're out of range. All of them. That sounds like seeking distraction instead of destruction. I'm not one to make fun of people for the way they pronounce things, but like... rude. Oh, really? Yeah, artillery does lower morale quite a bit. This is the second time she's routing. I don't think she's coming back. Maybe. Okay, if she breaks another time, she's gone for good. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. I need to sort of reevaluate my plan then if this isn't working, and I mean, I got like 300 kills with her. This is working. It's working exactly how I wanted it to work. It's just that I would like it to work a little bit more. But that said, there's nothing wrong with just storming the walls with Sisters of Slaughter at this point. Backing it up with Shades hitting the units down here and then just like being done with it. But I would also like to get rid of that mortar. I think the best way to get rid of that mortar is with the Stegodon. So we'll have the Stegodon do that. Leadership, I'm assuming, is at 0. Leadership is at 0, okay. Okay, so here's the thing. I need you to cast this spell. And I'm going to cast it at double because 8 and 8 is 16, and I'm not going to get 16. You didn't even take damage, I mean, come on. That would have been so good. That would have been so bloody good. Wait, do you get leadership penalty now? No, you don't. You need to actually flee for the leadership penalty to happen. So you know what? while they're distracted, and the Stegodon is merrily on its way, move. I like the wolves over here as well. So I'm going to get the Stegodon to break through the spears and probably like the swordsman or whatever is going to try and stop me here, and then use the wolves to... I was just going to kill that Stegodon though. Crossbowman again. Use this to... Yeah, there's no heavy infantry unit guarding the plaza, so I can't afford to do that. I mean, look at that, that's just like a third of their health. Mortars are brutal sometimes. And sometimes they miss everything, but you know, that's just how it works. Okay, this is pretty awesome though. You know what would be a grand idea? To move you like that, so that you can... Oh, you know what? No, move you like all the way up. And my idea is that you can start hitting the guys over the wall. What was the hotkey for this? Oh, this just doesn't have a hotkey anymore. Okay. Stegodon can break that. You can go closer to the Stegodon. Yeah, see, this is my idea, to hit the units back here, because you're going to do full damage to them, like, you're completely unobstructed. Whereas if you're trying to hit the guys on the wall, that's just painful for everyone involved but the guys you're trying to hit, really. Okay, get you out of the tower's way. Oh, that's good. Okay, Stegodon has broken through. I wanted him to go first. No, never mind. He's gonna... Okay, Karl Franz, let's have some fun. Stegodon's gone feral, but that's honestly probably for the best, considering he's fighting Karl Franz. I mean, who wouldn't? Really, I don't really blame you. Let's hit those swordsmen. They have a lot of health, and they might interfere with my little backdoor operations plan, which I just realised how that sounds now that I've pronounced it out loud, and would like to reconsider, but it's a bit too late. Okay, let's hit them. Murderous Prowess is kicking off. Lovely. Is that? Oh, fuck you for doing that, honestly. Just fuck you for doing that. Are we almost done? No, we're not almost done. I'm almost done, though, with these bloody mortars, but other than that, things are fine. Okay, your job is to kill him. I think you now collectively, well, we now collectively, all of us, understand the beauty that is shades, and the just awe-inspiring, devastating damage that a unit like that can do in combat. And even the Sisters of Slaughter are a brutal, brutal unit if we buff them up a little bit. Totally, but even on their own, like, especially against cheap infantry like this, yeah, but like even against higher end stuff, they just do a lot of damage, and oftentimes that's better than having like a load of armor and stuff, because they get the fight over quicker. They're not ideal. I mean, that's not an ideal combination for an army like this, because you sort of want them to hold the line, and they certainly do it a lot better than the witches. But at the same time, they didn't do it as good as some other factions. But, you know, we don't have other factions, so it's kind of pointless to even talk about that. This is gonna, like, yeah, that's beautiful. Let's check on the kills. It's actually not that many. I expected more, considering I got 300 with with the other lot, but yeah, there we go. You know what? I'm going to play out this battle for one very simple reason. The wolves are going to get like 3 chevrons worth of experience. And the shades might get a few extra kills as well. If we can finagle it. Yeah, because they're not very good, and they're gonna kill, like, they're gonna wipe out units that are like twice as expensive as they are. Look at this, like 300 kills on it. Yeah. And as far as experience is concerned, these kills count either exactly the same as kills made in regular combat, or roughly the same as kills made in regular combat, so yeah, like, that's pretty good. Okay, so our sorceress survived. She did a load of damage, like 30,000 damage. Yeah, she did way more damage than anyone else, way more damage than even the Reaper bolt throwers, so yeah. It's gonna need to be a little bit more careful with heroes like that in the future. And there we go, that's Skalfrance and Nuln and all of its armies gone. As much as I would like to sack this, I don't actually gain a lot of money out of it, so I think I'm going to occupy. Like, if sacking it gave me a sizable difference in the income amount, I would sack it and then come back and take it over again, but the way things stand right now, I don't gain much of a difference out of it. I love how he still isn't surrendering. Like, AI's a bit dumb, if we're honest, right? Okay, it's not a little bit. AI's very dumb in most situations and with most things, but when it comes to like making peace decisions, mind-numbingly stupid. Because they will fight you to the death no matter what, and getting them to peace out, like even when you're completely crushing them, sometimes, not always, but sometimes is like an impossible task. Okay, this does have a level 5 thing, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ooh, alright. I was like, now that we've moved slaves over to Altdorf, maybe we want to reconsider on the whole thing, but nah, never mind. Okay. Imminent rebellion in Altdorf, really? Well, damn, I did not expect that, wow. I was not paying attention. Mind you, the fact that I lost the siege battle probably didn't exactly do wonders for, I want Kindle Flame, that's like... Active casting effect range map wide, weakness to damage to fire damage, plus 22% map wide when casting, so yeah. Yep, okay. I'm gonna fix up Salismond. I mean, we've broken it, so only fair that we fix it, right? Alright. Can I make it from Nuln to Altdorf in time to stop the rebellion from destroying Altdorf? Probably, right? I don't care if they take back Nuln, by the way. It's like it's a non-issue. It's completely a non-issue. Oh, and I've realised I've been talking a little bit during the loading screens, which I usually try and avoid, for one very, very simple reason. It tends to break things. So there's no reason to forced march ahead because we can't engage in combat, and they're not besieging Altdorf, so yeah. These guys are recruiting. That's good, actually. That's perfect for me. They're going to gain some strength. I'm going to gain some slaves, and everyone's going to be happy. Okay, tell you what. We're going to get Rakarth to Wrecker's Point to take it. You are just going to sit here and provide recruitment for the new army. And I'm also going to give you Black Dragon. And I'm also going to give you the Raven Heralds, I think. Because that's an interesting unit. It's not a phenomenal unit. It's certainly better, but it's an interesting unit. And that will make it 3 full armies for the price of holding how many provinces? Like, I mean, these I don't really count yet, but yeah, it's like not that many. And that's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Okay, and ooh, Helmgart can be upgraded. Very nice. Volkmar the Grim's still on the other side, going like, "Let me in." And no, not gonna happen. Sorry. Tell you what, I look forward to fighting the vampires with this stack. Like, loads of ranged versus not ranged at all, as in, you know, not very little, but like no ability to have ranged units at all. That's interesting. Defensive alliance with Marathi, definitely. Mostly because she's already at war with everyone that's ever going to attack her. I don't have the nerves to deal with that again. I really don't. If you have the nerves to deal with that, congratulations, good. But I am a lesser man than you. I don't have the nerves to deal with, like, ironically, I probably would have won that. It's like easy to say when you lose it, right? After you lose it without even trying. Yeah, but like, it's slightly easier than the previous battle. You're just gonna raid a 0. Okay. I'm not even gonna think about it too much. What, seriously? Because of the Hellblaster volley gun? Let me demonstrate why the Hellblaster volley gun is not good. There we go, I'm just setting up the troops for what is going to be a very easy battle, but for some reason the auto-resolve seems to think that, I guess, what would be the Empire's equivalent of an organ gun is about as strong as like 4 or 5 dragons. So yeah, I don't know either, but it is what it is. Just like to move all of you a little bit over to the left, give the wolves more room to maneuver. Put them on atop that hill. You know what I really miss in Total War games? Terrain. Having an actual impact on the battle. God, those were the days. You know, like, I don't want to fight here, or this is a bad example. Like, I don't want to fight here because even though it's a high ground, they could go like up here, and this is technically me fighting on the low ground. So I also don't want to fight on this side of the hill, because if they put troops here and they attack me that way, they're technically going to be on the high ground. So instead I'm going to go like back here and yada yada yada. You get the point. Like, man, those were the days. You would cheese the AI back then as well with even the most silliest like troop positioning and stuff like that. But you know, it's like, so what? Oh no, we're getting shot at. The Hellblaster volley guns. Oh no. Oh, whatever shall we do? I'm not even going to dodge just to make a point. Yeah, maybe I'm going to dodge a little bit. Pfft. I think I dodged into those shots, so never mind, but yeah. Oh no, in the ideal conditions, they managed to take out 8 puppies. Whatever shall we do? Truly, the Druki cause is doomed. You might be thinking, Juggernaut, aren't your troops a little bit sort of, well, positioned differently than what you would normally position them? Yes. I'm trying to prove a point. No, don't fight the halberdiers. Trying to prove a point to the AI, which might be the most pointless thing, pun fully intended, that I've tried to do to date in this game, but you know what? Who cares? We're gonna try and do it anyway. And there we go. That's army losses. That's the battle. Auto-resolve would have lost this. Silly game. Silly. There's not that many slaves, honestly. This army needs some experience. I mean, that's not going to provide a ton of experience, but we're going to fight them twice, and this time without the organ gun, so, or the Empire equivalent, like I said. So this time it's slightly different in it. Oh, yeah, let's go that way. And retake there and then retake there, because they can't make it to Marienburg. I mean, they can't take Marienburg from me. And if they make it to Grossel, I have an army being constructed there, so should be fine. Let's get some Sisters of Slaughter. I don't mind that army composition. Just took Wrecker's Point. That's alright. That's alright. Alright, plan B. Bunch of shades. Not that many, though. Yeah, that many shades. And an enormous black arc. And then you're going to go to Wrecker's Point and colonize it. And Rakarth is going to deal with the little intruders over here. Okay, upgrade Middenheim. How's Nuln looking? Same as ever, honestly. No worse for wear. Not really. Yeah, I guess Flaming Sword of Ruin isn't... Is that how you pronounce it? Ruin? Not Ruin, right? Well, it might be Ruin, I don't know. I guess that's not the worst thing ever. Do I want a level 4 Marienburg over a level 3 Gorsel? Probably not. I mean, that would give me Hargoneth Executioners here, but... Okay, tell you what we need to recruit, though. A death hag? No. Well, yeah, maybe. We need to recruit a Cainite assassin. And probably one that's malicious, I guess. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. And then another Cainite assassin. This one's you know, whatever. And send them over to Altdorf, and then in Marienburg also, I think I'm going to get another, I think I'm going to get a Death Hag. So what can they do? They can replenish troops and fight. You know what? I like the idea of having a Death Hag. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it like that. Our economy is going to start to suffer a little bit, and I think we're all very well aware of the fact. Hexalotl declared war on the Cult of Pleasure. Yeah, I guess I'll join. What do you want? Military alliance. Nope. Never. Oh, for crying out loud. Ha! Fuck you. Alright, about time. That's what you get. Pyrrhic victory. No, that was a heroic victory and a half, let me tell you. That was the best victory. Okay, tell you what though, I think we should call it here-ish. And the dwarves have, sorry, the orcs have taken. So they have the Black Pit and Wrecker's Point, and then they have this over here. I don't want to pick a fight with the orcs just yet. Did I say dwarves? Maybe. Sorry about that. I don't want to pick a fight with the orcs just yet. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and pick a fight with the elves. Maybe. No, because these elves haven't declared war on me. Britonia? I don't want to fight Britonia. Let's go down here for now and just sort of sit tight. I'll tell you what, I'm going to need to recruit... money, though. Money's the conversation, money's the... something. I want a sorcerer's abode, just for the ability to recruit them. And I do need more Cainite assassins. So that's where all the money's going. But it's not all black because we're gonna get these places back. No, sorry. I was gonna go upgrade and then demolish. And then after this we're getting this place back. Right. Okay, this is sort of the economic dip before the economic storm. As stupid as that sounds. Yeah, I think we're going to call it here, though. The video's been going on for quite a while now. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and well, stay tuned with the rest of the content that I produce here, as well as this series as a whole. Next time, we're going to sort of stabilize a little bit. I keep using Chest of Analogy in these videos, but we're going to stabilize a little bit. Probably going to try and do the Whip of Agony battle. It's about time. After I take over this place, of course, and then we're going to see what the next target will be. I kind of want to consolidate over here again, but maybe I just want to leave the orcs and the elves for now and just fight the Empire and finish that war. I will also probably dedicate either the Black Ark or... I can't dedicate really the Black Ark, I need it for recruitment. And I'll probably use it to like go all the way up here with it for bombardment and stuff. So I'll probably dedicate one of the two armies to sort of stay back and keep an eye on the elves and see if they potentially want to attack me or something. That is also very important. We're going to see if we can't get some trade deals, which we probably cannot. But anyways, yeah, other than that, that's going to be it for now. Have fun, take care, bye-bye.